Hello, my name is Malcolm Smith, and for this code breakdown for System Reboot, which is a game I'm working on, I will go over the Elemental Overdrive player ability, which the ability is that when the player does enough damage, they'll be able to activate a ability called Elemental Overdrive, and depending on the player's current gun damage type, certain effects will happen. And I'll just do a quick demonstration. So right now we have a GS auto gun, which has a damage type of kinetic, and this, as you can see, the elemental gauge bar filled up, and then now that's filled, it says ready, and because the damage type is kinetic, it's purple. That's the color I chose, and then now that the bar is ready, I can press F, and the ability activates. And honestly, because I'm working on it slow, I don't have a lot of user feedback or sounds or anything like that. I guess I could do that later on, but I guess I'll go over the abilities later. But as you can see, it activated. My current health went up. I'll go more in depth about that in the next video. And now I can switch to the fire starter, which obviously does fire damage. Shoot it. And then I can activate the fire overdrive ability, which just does a Nova damage. Sets things around the player on fire. Obviously, they have more enemies. It'll be much easier to tell. Now let's get over the breakdown for the UI of this. So actually, a lot of the majority of it can probably just be found in the uh, enemy damage and health handling. So we have a event any damage, which I take the damage from the ending damage and set a damage taken variable, and then go over this a little bit. And then I take a variable from the player called damage dealt, and then I add the two, and then set the player available damage dealt. And I just do this just so that the damage dealt can go up, as you can see. And then obviously once that goes up, alright, that will go up. And then damage taken is sent back, or at least the number is sent back to the Elemental Overdrive widget, which I will go over to right now. So in order to get the percent, I cast the first person character, get the damage dealt variable, and then divide it by the barred amount, which is just a threshold. Right now I have it pretty low, so just so I can test and show it better. And then once I divide it, it gets sent to a bar percent variable, which goes into obviously the get percent for the progress bar over here. And now the color of the bar is based off of over here we cast the first person character. We get the current gun damage, which is just a variable I set on begin play. Right here, it just gets the gun parent, which basically just means all the weapons, because all the weapons are childs of the gun parent. So, excuse me, and like I said, we get the color by casting to the first person character, getting current gun damage type, and then depending on the type, we do a different color, as you can see here. And then when obviously when we get the ready, when the gauge is at the full 100, or at least 1 for the progress bar, it shows ready gauge. So yeah, that's how I do the UI. It's a quick overview. Just everything. Just a quick recap. I get the damage taken from the enemy, send it over to the widget, and then check what damage type damaged the enemy, and then based off of the damage type, wrong thing, it will do a different color, and it will also fill up depending on the bar amount to get the percent. So yeah, that's how it works. In the next video, I'll go over the actual abilities and stuff, and some of the other aspects of Elemental Overdrive. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed.